Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your presence. We have another energy reading for the month of April 2021. We're coming into this very spring month. It's my birthday month, which is so exciting for me. I'm really taking this opportunity to take care of myself a lot deeper, to buy things for myself, to go places, and just to really honor my authenticity and just be more truthful to who I am, even deeper than I already have, because we just, peel back layers of ourselves. So that is really what I am going to be honoring in the month of April, and shout out to any other April babies. And I feel like I want to do this every single month. I'm sorry that we missed like January, February, and March birthdays. Happy birthday, I love you. So just type in the comment down below if it's your birthday, and we can send you some love through the likes and the hearts and all the fun stuff. And then everyone that's had their birthday already, like, dance party. Honor and celebrate yourself, okay? But anyway, let's get into our April 2021 energy reading update, transmission, and guidance for this time. I have my journal, as always, wrote down a few words that really just immediately came up as I was calling in the collective energy and what it is that we are truly shifting through. So the first word was expansion. That was the immediate first word. Now, take a moment to realize and just feel out what the word expansion feels like within your body and just around your energetic being. What comes up when you think of the word expansion? What comes up? What arises within your being? Is it really positive? Is it more negative? There's no right or wrong here. Just notice, because that is your relationship with this word. And expansion can go either way, okay? Depending on how we look at it, how we are perceiving this expansion that we are truly going through in April of 2021, depending on where you are and where you have been through February and March, is going to determine what kind of expansion you're going through. And I feel like we already kind of have a sense of what it is that we are learning and how we are shifting and what we truly need to do now, hopefully, in this phase right now. There's a lot of like throat chakra stuff. I'm like even trying not to cough during this video because there is a lot of throat chakra work. So I feel like a lot of us are expanding our expression of truth, of who we are, what we want to share in any sense, like really standing up for yourself and standing up for your own intuitive knowings. So this expansion that we are experiencing during this time is going to be unique and personal to you. Yes, it's on a collective scale, but we all have our own very special way of journeying through it during this time. And expansion, yes, can look really exciting, and we're feeling abundant and everything's just booming. Business is booming. We're making money. We are doing the things that we love. We're feeling so much more powerful and connected. It could mean any one of those things, but in order to really come to that place to feel that massive connectiveness, or even just this expansion and abundance of gratitude and what is true for us, it's important that we, go through the ebbs as well, to experience our own shadows and go through the reprogramming work to actually get to this place. It doesn't just happen like that. And that's why I really did that reprogramming video, which if you haven't seen, you can totally check it out. I'll make sure to put it up in the little thingamajig thing so you can find it, whatever it's called. But overall, I really wanted to share that it's this journey. We need to come more into our being to allow ourselves to honor the doing of who we are, what we are meant to be doing, and what, needs to be done in order to really heal ourselves, and to actually take the guidance and the synchronicities and all of these lessons and these feelings that we have, these thoughts that we have, and actually do something with them. Actually choose which way you want to go, because if you're not choosing, the universe doesn't know where to put you. So if you're having a hard time just really expressing yourself or speaking your truth, or allowing your intuitive thoughts and your intuitive nature and these feelings to actually be tangible for you to move forward with, by simply honoring, oh, this is how I feel about this one person. Maybe this isn't aligned right now. Like, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing, or it could be in any case. But if we're not honoring that side of us, but we want to be, we're kind of going back and forth here. So actually making a choice and a decision to honor yourself through action. Honor the being by doing. By actually meditating every day, if that's what you need to do. Maybe start journaling to grow your awareness. Maybe it means you need to be very flexible and patient with yourself. Maybe you need to sit in front of the mirror. One of the things that really did also come up was a mirror. And I even just wrote down soften, right? And then next to it, I put mirror work. So being able to sit in front of the mirror and maybe do some EFT, you can start like tapping certain parts of your body. I highly suggest doing that. It's nice to be able to do something while you're looking into your own eyes in the mirror, or just, checking yourself out. It's nice to do something because it gets you used to like sitting in front of a mirror and just being comfortable with looking at yourself without judging yourself, or, finding imperfections about yourself or what you need to fix. A lot of the time we'll fidget and fix and like, oh, I see this, like, no, just let yourself be, but do something. You could be brushing your hair, you could be doing your makeup, you could be stretching or tapping, whatever it may be. And it's really, really beautiful practice. So really softening into who you are, softening yourself in your practices, being able to say I love you to yourself in your own eyes, being able to give yourself a hug. I talk about this a lot, but it's really important, especially as we are moving through an expansion. We need to be able to hold space for ourselves, really hold loving, kind, nurturing space for ourselves. And the way to do that is to really take those moments where, hey, this is how I'm feeling, here's what I'm gonna do, or here's what I'm not gonna do. And let yourself fully feel what's going on and fully understand where you are coming from, just as you would a friend. Like, understand where they're coming from. Empathize with yourself just as you would with someone else, and be able to understand where that is coming from, and then give yourself a little like solution, give yourself a little love, right? Give yourself some compassion, so that you can actually go forward and begin to shift what that looks like. Begin to shift this thought or this belief. Begin to shift this aspect of yourself, this shadow aspect of yourself, so that you can expand. It requires you to be compassionate. So compassionate to yourself, honoring who you are, saying, yes, I'm important. Yes, I'm important, and that's why I'm here. That's why you're watching this video, because you know that you are important, that this path, this journey as a human being here is important. So soften into your experience, begin to really work with what is around you, be resourceful, be grateful for what you have. Don't think that you need to have something in order to, vibrate at this frequency or whatever. That's not true. That's just not the case. All you need is yourself, and you're already here. You are here, you're alive, and you're breathing. Tap into that beingness of who you are and find that stillness. Really taking those pauses and noticing if you are someone that feels like you need to rest a little bit or rejuvenate a little bit, or you know that there's like some inner work that you need to be doing, or not need to be doing, but you know, that you are really unfolding upon in your journey right now as you move into April. So seeing April more as this extension of the energies that we have had, okay? We're starting to, yes, clear things up. We're starting to feel a little bit more expansive. We're starting to tap into the softness of who we are if we truly choose, right? And we're really tapping into expressing and allowing our intuition itself to express more fully with more trust in who we are. So being able to really begin listening to yourself. Listen to how you feel. Really listen and tap into it and act upon it, or don't act upon it, depending on what it is that is coming up within you, within your intuition, within your energetic field. Notice what is coming up, and notice if you are pouring, pounding it down and saying, no, 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 no. Like, I'm going to try and go through this mind map to say that my intuition is wrong here, or that I can't trust, or I can't express. We'll give ourselves excuses and stories based on our past that, yes, it's happened, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's true to your soul. A huge message has been to really realize that you are an eternal being, that you are a soul living this human experience, that you chose these experiences in order to gain wisdom and to heal and to learn lessons and create opportunities for others to do so as well. We are on this massive mission, okay? And it's not like this really serious thing where we can't enjoy our lives when we just have to be doing our service and anything like that. Like, no, your service is simply you being fully authentic to yourself and kind to yourself and creating that union with yourself, that relationship with yourself, so you can feel more trust and love in your relationship with Source, with God, with our Creator, our Creatrix, right? Creating that beautiful relationship, and that in turn allows us to really be kind and compassionate and see the love and the God in everyone. In every single person. It inspires and illuminates and allows them to do the same, because people will get curious when they are ready, okay? When they tap into your frequency and they're like, ooh, I get a little taste of this, and that may, take them down a path that you cannot control, okay? It may take them somewhere that they don't really understand, and maybe you don't either, but it's allowing the process, allowing them to have their own experience and allowing you to have yours, okay? It's such a special thing for us to be here, and no matter what is happening in your life right now, you are safe and the universe is got your back. It literally does. And that was a huge message that I even just wrote down, that we are divinely supported and that our intuition truly is expanding during this time. So really listen in and see how you can tap into more trust in yourself and do that mirror work with yourself. Look into your own eyes, see if you can really nurture that relationship. And like I was saying before, which I don't think I finished, but overall, noticing if you are the type of person that needs to really rest depending on what is going on, and not resisting what your intuition and what your body is telling you. Like, really listen to that, okay? If you need to take a break, take a break. If you feel like you have the energy to do some things, like, take advantage of that energy, okay? But don't do it so hard that you burn out and you're gonna be out for like a couple weeks, because that's, it's real. Okay, so open yourself up to really listen and see what is real here. Notice, really listen in. It's just like the universe is just like, yes, you're divinely supported. You don't have to worry about anything. Like, this is either a time, April is going to be either a time for you to really just go for your dreams. Maybe you're thinking a little small and it's time for you to just like realize that, hey, I have all the energy in the world. Like, I'm pure life force in this human body. I can freaking do it. And then honoring those days where it's like, oh yeah, yeah, I am pure life force in this human body, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lay down and rest. I'm gonna go on a little hike. I'm gonna go sit out and drink some tea, like whatever that is for you. Honor your phases, even if it's different every single day or throughout the day. Don't create any expectations for yourself overall. This is going to truly free you, because the expectation is control. We are trying to control our experience and what we're doing and how we're doing it. Like, oh, as soon as you let that go, you're gonna feel so free. So free. And it's a process. You don't just, it doesn't happen magically. Like, we do it one little thing at a time, and we start exploring, being really kind and softening into that as we expand our comfort zone in that sense. Overall, there's a lot of magical energy, but that doesn't mean it's going to be all like rainbows and butterflies, which it may be, and which, if you really choose to tap into your presence, tap into, okay, how am I feeling now, and just kind of going with the flow of your own energy and what is real and true for you as you do the work that you need to do, it will really do feel like rainbows and butterflies. An image that really came through was just realizing that you are a pillar of light. You are the rainbow bridge here, okay, linking these two worlds, this heaven and earth. So allow yourself to realize your power and who you are in that sense, that you are this rainbow bridge, that you are this pillar of light, that you are free, sovereign, and an abundant being of all sorts. So even if you're going through a specific period where you're clearing a lot of karma, because yes, I did write down more clearing. So for some of us, there's going to be more clearing, and at a collective level, we're still going to be doing it all together, okay? No matter if you feel really down or just really light, it doesn't matter. They're both purposed and perfect, and we're not all supposed to be this one thing, okay? We're supposed to be balancing it out. We're all doing our own personal mission here as a collective, if that makes sense. Overall, just making sure that you are, allowing the clearing to occur and giving it the proper time that it needs, so that you may integrate this newness, or even just this natural state of being, this authenticity. Allow it to integrate within you. Give it the time to integrate. Integration, you guys, is everything. And integration may just look like you laying down after doing a meditation for like 2 hours, okay? It could really just look like you soaking it in and making sure that you bring it not only into your energy field and you have the experience and then you just let it go, but actually like bringing it back into center, bringing it back into your heart center, bring it back into your belly, bringing it into your skin, into your body. How do you move? How do you live your life with this new aspect and frequency and what you have just learned? How are you going to apply that? That is that integration process. So, if that's the phase that you find yourself in, where you are kind of sensing like, yeah, I feel like I need to begin integrating this a little bit more, start to embody it and see how it can really meld and mesh with my life. Beautiful, beautiful phase. Overall, April really feels like an in-between phase. And I just want to let you know, if you feel like an in-between phase is like, oh, like what? I'm just gonna be here and not do anything. Like, no, the in-between phases are the most magical phases within our lives. So magical, these phases where we are creating, where we are completely raw and allowing ourselves to be open to this sense of healing, open to just, so much occurs in the in-between, and we always only see people's lows or their highs, right? You never really see the in-between. So knowing that even though April on a collective level is going to be a little in-between, we don't really know what's going to happen. Right? We're allowing ourselves to trust in the unknown here. But this is just something I wrote down, is to realize that if you are in a phase of in between where you are integrating, right, which is a beautiful phase in which we can truly oh my goodness, find so much more wholeness and freedom within ourselves and so much more connection. It's such a beautiful time to actually be resourceful and to be grateful for what you have. And these in between phases are massive opportunities for us to choose that which we are manifesting as and what we are manifesting towards us during this time. So do not think that this April is just going to be like, it's just going to wash over and then there it is. And finally, we're past April. Like, no, that's not going to be the case. It's going to be a transformative month. It's going to be expansive. It's really going to be our next chapter coming out of February and March. So really keep that in mind. Listen to your intuition. Listen to yourself. I know there is someone out there that needs to hear this. Like, if you're feeling a certain way, listen to the feeling. Don't let it just like, don't just brush it off, okay? You don't need to do that. Yes, you can give it a little bit of time, maybe detach a little bit to start seeing things a little bit clearer, but listen to yourself. Honestly, allow the truth to be revealed to you. As hard as it may be to see the truth in others, in certain situations, whatever it may be, it's necessary, okay? And it's really important to honor yourself. As hard as it may be and as kind as you are, because I know all of you are just such beautiful beings. Honestly, I love all your comments and I can just feel all the love every time. But you guys are just so special. So just know that you need to honor yourself. Even if you want to be this super kind and loving being to everyone, you still can by honoring yourself and taking the time that you need, because you are your own responsibility. You are no one else's responsibility, okay? And the universe is like holding you up, and Mama Gaia is holding you up, and you have that support, all right? So don't think you're alone in this, and don't think you are not backed up. You are heavily backed up by your ancestors, by your loved ones, by your spirit guides, your angels, your cosmic families, the universe and Mama Gaia and the nature and elements. Everything is backing you up. Your soul, your soulmates, right? Just so much is backing you up here, and your soul chose this, okay? Chose this transformation to really turn wounds into wisdom and really begin taking the wheel of your life and being the being in which is alive here today. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I honor you with everything that I have. I'm going to check my notes, make sure I didn't miss anything. But yeah, I think that's it. Just know that you are divinely supported. Your dreams are divinely supported. Your healing is, these in-between integration is divinely supported. Choose what feels right to you. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your body. Listen to what, your energy and your emotions and your mind and your body is really calling you to do during this time. Really create this very sacred connection and relationship with yourself. Deepen that, because that is going to really help you in this expansion to feel so much more joy and so much lighter through the process, okay? Have a magical April. I'm so excited for April. So much beauty is really just being birthed here. So allow yourself to be in the dark for a little bit longer. Allow yourself to, begin to shine in the light and express yourself a little bit more. Stand up for yourself a little bit more, okay? You are worth it. So if you do want to really dive in and take a little space for yourself, grab some cacao, some coffee, some tea, some water, whatever drink that you'd like, light a candle, of course, to hold space for you. Go outside, whatever you want to do. Really take a moment to journal on some journal prompts and work with some affirmations in the mirror, all in the description box below. Thank you once again. Comment how you are doing. You can even just comment 444 if you're ready to receive all that is meant for you during this month of April. Sending you so much love. Make sure you like, and if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. It really does support me, and I would love to have you a part of our family. All right, namaste, Satnam, Aho, love you, thank you.